gonna ask me nothing difficult I don't know the answer to.
No, you're gonna be fine. As soon as the first person come on, we'll start. You're gonna be fine. I'm sure you are. And then some people be viewing and you can't even see they viewing.
What you mean? Oh, like when they looking at you don't see the numbers. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and get started because I'm sure somebody watching. So happy Thursday, happy Friday Eve. I'm here today at Game Station and Lounge, a new gaming center that has been brought here to the Port City. It is extremely nice in here, and it's just something different, something fun for the kids, of course. So thanks for having me.
No worries. Thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all. So I'm just gonna jump into it. What brought on the vision and the idea of doing a gaming center here?
So it was weird. I was here last year, probably around the same time, and I was working in the hospital. It's like, okay, I finished school. This is not what I want to be doing. I got to get out of this. Right. So it came. I was visiting, and my cousin Keandra, she's not here. She's my business partner. She was like, hey, I got an idea. You may think it's stupid. And I was like, what's the idea? And she was like, I was thinking about having this place where we have a whole bunch of games and like kids, just people just come in and play. And she was like, you might think it's stupid. She's like, I told my mom, she said that ain't a good idea, and your dad said it's not a good idea. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I mean, it might not be bad. And I was like, something like the gaming truck? And she's like, yeah, but I wanted to be like a place where people come and play. And I was like, let's look into it. So it just kind of started as us just kind of looking into it.
Right.
And so, mind you, I don't live here. I live in New York.
Right.
So I'm just kind of researching there, and I'm like, I had already told myself I don't want to be here. Like, I wasn't happy. So I'm like praying like, God, what I need to do. And it was just like, just looking into it, looking at the steps, looking for buildings, like stuff was just kind of falling in place. So it was like, all right, what do I got to do? Got to try to get some money, got to write a business plan. So I just did all this stuff myself.
Just off of someone coming up with an idea and thinking it was a bad idea.
And
but
it was
look
really,
it really was a good idea. Yeah. So are you a gamer?
Yeah. And my husband game. He has me into games because he's actually his video streams live on Facebook.
Okay.
So that's his job on the side.
Oh.
So he does that like all the time.
He's the gadget tech.
Right. So I have no choice but to kind of into games.
Let's 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I want to ask. So you're a gamer, so maybe that's why she brought the idea.
Yeah. I mean, and then too, like I was trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. Is like, I live in New York, but like, trying to pick up and do stuff there is so hard because it's so expensive.
Right.
And like work is so time consuming. Like I only work 3 days a week. Oh. But I just feel like I was going. Because it takes you 3 hours to get from one place to the next.
Yeah.
And driving, it was just a lot. So it's like, okay, I got to do it here, but how can I do it here without actually being here full time?
Right.
And so I have my cousin who, she doesn't like working for people. She like doing her own things. It's like, let's do this together where we can set it up and then we can leave. But our idea first was like to jump into real estate.
Oh, that's not bad either.
That was like, we were actually out looking for houses while we were doing this, and she said in the car.
Okay.
So it was kind of like, she gave us, and I was like, you know what, that'll be like awesome, because it's like, it's not much stuff here. Chuck E. Cheese is just kind of going down, no shade to Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
And it's just like, you got to give more stuff for people to do, kids to do, like in video games, technology's like taking over.
Right.
So it's like,
there's no way around it.
Instead of doing the gaming truck, let's do the building. So that's just kind of how we jumped into it.
Okay. Well, I know meeting you at the Boss Friend networking event.
Yeah, shout out to Anita.
Yeah, y'all did a great job with that. Y'all ran another one after that.
Yeah.
Yes. Good idea, good opportunity. That's how this connection
we had a lot of great people there.
Right.
Like, and it's crazy, like when you go to stuff like that, you see a lot of people who are actually doing stuff, but sometimes it's hard for you to see people, hard for people to see you.
Exactly.
So stuff like that helps a lot.
It does. So I know you mentioned about some of the different challenges you came into when doing zonings and stuff like that. How did you overcome that challenge?
Honestly, prayer. Okay. Like prayer and my husband. Like my husband is like, he's like the best husband ever. He really gets on my nerves, but he's like the best husband ever. Like without first putting God first. Like I just like praying, just waiting for God to tell you when to move. Like, how do I do this? Like listening when He speaks. Sometimes stuff is not for you at that time.
Exactly.
Sometimes we jumped to this like 3 months we were ready to go, but we kept getting so many roadblocks. It's like you look back and you like it was a reason why it went the way it was supposed to go, because I got so much, and then just like dealing with the contractors and all these people, and like a lot of stuff we had to do in here ourselves because of that stuff.
Right.
So like I'm a handsy person, like I can put stuff together, but like I feel like I was in here like a real contractor, like
right.
But I learned so much in that process. So it's like in that moment, it's frustrating, but when you look back, you like, man,
it was
like,
worth it.
Yeah, like God, you really just helped me get through this. And like I said, my husband, like, I don't work at all. I've been here since August.
Right.
He works. We got a whole house. Mortgage is a whole lot. So,
Yes.
so imagine him doing that, sending me money. We got to make time to go back and forth. He has to pay for all of this stuff.
Exactly.
Because I don't have a job.
Right.
And everything that we have and saved is in this. So it's like, you got, and my friends are the best. Like my friend Alicia, Ashley, like my cousin, like friends that are out of town that I met in college that I don't see all the time, but I talk to.
Exactly.
Like all of that stuff helped, like motivate,
Yes.
like having a good people around you, because everybody ain't here for you.
Right. And you gotta have
So,
that energy around you.
You have to. And so sometimes when people don't believe in what you believe in, it's okay. Like,
Exactly.
It ain't for you. Let me just listen to God. Let me work this out and see how it works. But God, my husband, and my friends, like I can't do it without them. Like emotionally, them helping. It's just
Right. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what, going through that with zoning and construction works and this and that, what advice can you give to somebody who's looking to just do a business in a building and with zoning? Because I know we mentioned before about they don't tell you.
Yeah, they don't give you, like, you would think like, okay, this is check off, do this. It's not that simple.
Right.
So you have to do this, okay, and I do that, and they tell you that one thing, you're like, okay, after I do that, I'm ready to go.
You didn't tell me
it's
how
like,
to do.
Yeah,
da,
no.
da, 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 da.
And then it's like, oh, go to the third floor. Like, oh, go to this person. Oh, when you finish, you go to this person. So it's like, if you give me a list, I can do all this stuff. I can go. But it's just, when you first figure out what you want to do, figure out what does that category fall under.
What
We
is
were
classified?
new. Nobody had this before. So they had to put us in a category. So we're under amusement/arcade.
Okay.
That's what we're under. So, okay, that's the zone that you're under. So now your building has to meet qualifications for that zone.
Right.
So the thing was that we got this building. It was a great building. The owner is great. He's helped a whole lot. But it's like, you got this building and you locked into this, but you didn't think, okay, what kind of building is it going to be? So we had to add, make both bathrooms handicap accessible. We had 2 small bathrooms. So the whole side had to be knocked out. Your hallway has to be a certain clearance. It has to be handicap accessible. So you have to have a ramp.
Right.
And then if you have a ramp, where is it going to go? You're going to the front to back. If your front don't have no ramp, you got to figure out a way to get a ramp. And then if you have like a drive-through part, you got to figure your ramp has to be within a certain
amount of feet.
With traffic being able to come through. You have to have a parking lot. You have to have a certain. We didn't have a parking lot. We had to build a parking lot. You can't do gravel anymore. They're not allowing that anymore. So whereas like you had a business, oh, we got gravel, the cars are parked on the gravel. No, you have to have a paved parking lot. We have to have stripes. It has to have the bumps in the front. Like it was like a lot. But like I said, you learned a lot. But it's like you just want to, before you lock into a space, when you know what you want to do, figure out what it's zoned as. When you figure out what it's zoned as, then you figure out what you got to do. Ask as many questions as possible.
Right.
And they did allow us to come in and meet with them and tell them what we wanted to do. By that time, we had already had the building. We had already got started.
Right.
So we didn't know this until after we had already locked into this. But they'll meet with you. Everybody from every department, they will meet with you. They'll tell you what you need.
Right.
But again, after you do that stuff, it's still a bit difficult. And your contractor has to know what he's doing. He has to.
So any good contractors out there, anybody you know that's going into a building of any sort for a business,
please help them out.
Help them out, because the help is needed, obviously.
Yep.
So with you not being from here, and
no, I'm from here. I haven't lived here since 2008.
Right, not living here. I said that.
Yeah.
With you not living here, do you find it, or have you found it challenging since doing this, like being away and stuff like that?
I have a whole husband, so you go from seeing somebody every day to now I have to see you when we can find time.
Right.
Because you work a full-time job. I don't work a full-time job, but doing this in itself takes a lot. So you would think that I would be able to go home whenever. It's not necessarily that simple. And he just can't come away because remember, he has a regular job and he video streams. Like he does gaming live.
Right.
So he has to schedule that. That's more income now that can help me and him. So that's even more difficult. And it's expensive to fly back and forth. I don't live like down the street. I can just drive. I have to fly home.
In New York, that's those tickets are high.
Yeah.
Especially flying from Mobile.
They are.
You got to go elsewhere.
I have to go to either New Orleans or closest Pensacola.
Right.
So you just depended.
Understood.
Yes.
So how long now have you been established and running? Open.
So we've been open. We opened up December 22nd. So we've been running since December 22nd. We started this whole process. I moved here in August. We started the process in June, beginning of June. So from June until December 22nd, we had that long process of trying to figure all this stuff out. And December 22nd is when we open.
Well, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. It is. It's listen, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like,
Right.
It's worth it. Got to pick up a little bit, but it's worth it.
It's
It's
okay.
worth it.
It's okay.
Yeah. Listen.
What is hard work generally pays
Yeah,
off.
yeah. I don't want it because it's easy. I feel like it's a catch to it. So,
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly. So what services do you offer here?
We have individual gameplay, which is $7.99 an hour. We have private rooms. We have 2 of them. One can hold 3 people, and one can hold up to 5 people. And
Okay.
then we also do birthday parties. We do sports banquets. We do YouTube parties for girls.
Okay.
We do pretty much a lot of stuff here.
Okay. So what are the most popular games that's ready? Yeah.
Fortnite is everybody plays Fortnite.
Right.
I personally hate it. Don't get me wrong, I hate it.
Look.
But everybody loves Fortnite. And the beauty about what we have is Fortnite is a one-player game.
Okay.
So when your kids are at home, let's say you have 3 boys, they're at home, and you bought a PlayStation. You buying all of them their separate games they like, but if they want to play Fortnite, only one person can play at a time. And so Fortnite is a little bit more intricate where you don't just shoot the people, you have to build, so it takes longer for that person's turns to be over. And you know how kids are, they're impatient. Everybody
so
wants their
generally
turn.
how long?
It depends. It can be, if they're in a duo match, it just depends. It can be from like 20 to 45 minutes sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Because my business partner, she has a son, he plays. The way he plays, he don't just go straight out and just kill people. He build first and he'll wait till the round gets all the way, till a lot of more people die, and then he'll go out and kill people. So he'll be playing for like 45 minutes. Meanwhile, his sister's waiting on her turn.
Oh, wow.
On her turn, and you still playing.
You got all these monitors in here,
Right.
all these games where a number of kids can come in and play at one time.
That when we have the birthday parties and people come up here, if you're right on the side, the TVs are right on the side of each other. Well, they don't even have to be on the side of each other. Up to 4 people can play in a round, but they have to be on separate systems of TV. That's how you play multiplayer.
But they're on the
Fortnite.
team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how you play multiplayer. You can't play on the same system of TV. It has to be on separate TVs. So if you're in your house and you bought 2 different systems, one kid is in one room, one is in the other, they can play together multiplayer like that.
Gotcha.
But if you're a parent, you ain't finna
That's
buy,
so
you ain't
expensive.
finna buy 3 PlayStations
That's
just
too
for
expensive.
And that's the most popular game.
And then
it's
they
free.
hollering.
Yeah. That's we have headphones also. When you put the headphones on, you don't realize how loud you're talking to each other.
Let me tell you,
through the headphones.
I'm on the phone with my best friend, and I hear a lot.
Get him, go down,
What
go
is
down.
that?
Come on, man, what you doing? You like, why you talking so loud?
I'm like, what is going on?
They don't hear how loud they're talking because they're so into the game.
That is crazy. So do you do gaming tournaments?
Yeah, we do. We had a tournament when we first opened. It wasn't the best turnout, but we had a good turnout, and it was free. Most tournaments is you got to pay to enter. The first one was free because we had just opened,
Right.
And we had prizes, $50 for each one. I actually won because I got in by default.
Okay.
I felt bad for beating the kid. Listen, I love 2K. Don't get me wrong. So I actually beat him. I felt bad, but yeah, we do tournaments. We're actually it's this gentleman that I went to school with him. He's trying to start a gaming league.
Okay.
So next month he's going to have a tournament, and he's trying to find people to join his league. So by having the tournament, he can kind of figure out who's the good players he can watch, and then they'll have a chance.
I
to
know
join
of
his
a
league.
few older gamers
Mhm.
who they probably will
Yep.
want to get into it.
Yep. So that's what we're working on now, trying to get stuff set up. People who want to host tournaments and stuff like that.
So do parents just say parents may drop their kids off?
We had a guy he came up here last week, and he brought 3 kids. One of them was 14, and the other was like, I think 7 or like 9 or something like that.
Okay.
And he left him, and he was like, all right. He was like, should I leave him? I was like, I mean, he's 14. If you want to leave him, you can.
Right.
If not, it's kind of up to you.
Exactly.
So he just dropped him off and he left. And then we was like, all right, is he gonna come back? And then he came, but he had the 14-year-old had to call him, and he was like, Dad, you come back with us, I mean, we didn't open it close until 9, so he had time, but he's like, I went home, fell asleep, and I forgot y'all.
Oh Lord, don't forget the church.
Yeah, but no, we give people generally. I mean, because usually when they're playing the game, they're not gonna run around. You think
Right,
you
they're
leave
not.
the kid, they're gonna be bad.
They into
when
the
they
game.
playing the game, they're fine. People come drop them off. I wouldn't recommend if your kid is like 7 and
That's
is
what I
one
was
of
about
them.
to ask. What's the
I wouldn't
minimum
recommend
age?
leaving them. We don't really have a minimum age. We just want to leave some. Like if you got a 12-year-old here, they're more responsible.
Somebody with them.
Yeah, you're fine.
That makes
happen
sense.
to your kids.
That
Yeah,
makes-
that'll be okay.
You coming in? That's pretty cool. I did.
This is Keandra back here, y'all.
Hi, everybody.
Just leaving Maryville. We was there a little bit over.
So
the
tell me what
time.
happened. What you have
So
going on
what
there?
we're doing is we're going to all of the elementary schools. Well, all of the schools, but we started off at elementary.
Mhm.
So we're trying to work within the school to to kind of figure out a way to help the kids, to kind of help us too, and get some advertisement going.
Right.
So we're trying to come up with this incentive program for the kids to actually do good on their testing. So a lot of the schools that are like in failing, we're trying to get. So if last quarter the kids that passed, we pulled them out during PE, kind of rotate them to let them play the game. When the next tests come up, the kids who didn't do so well, it's like, oh, if you do good, you'll have a chance to go and play this. And we're kind of doing this to kind of figure out a way. So that's what we're doing today at Maryville.
Is that the only school you've been to now?
That's the first one we went to. Yeah, we started this week.
Okay.
But yeah.
What upcoming schools you have?
We have, goodness gracious, I'm drawing a blank. Ella Grant. Well, a lot of them we're doing the spring plays. Mertz, Ella Grant, Gilliard, DIP, Maryville, Craighead, Chickasaw. Really great. Whitley and Pritchard. We're actually working with the Boys and Girls Club. We got a lot of stuff going on. But
that's awesome. That is so good.
And so the schools that are, and we try to do more on this side. A lot of the schools that are like failing, it's only a few of those. We're really trying to do a little bit more for them,
right?
Because we gotta help the kids get these scores, like these testing scores.
Yes.
So
that's good. That's great. That is awesome. Those that's tuning in, we are here at the Game Station and Lounge here on Maffa Road. Give me your name again.
My name is D. Atra Hicks. I was going to say D. That's what everybody calls me.
I'm Keandra.
Yes, but y'all got to come check it out. What are your hours?
We're open. So we just changed the hours.
Okay.
During the week, we're open from 3 to 9 p.m. We're closed on Mondays. We got to get a day to rest. So we're open from 3 to 9 p.m. and then on the weekend we're open from 11 to 9.
Cool. So what else can we look forward to? Now, I did see something on the page, but something about producers doing something?
We had, it's called a sound competition.
Okay.
So we're working with Basshead Jazz, CJ. Is just the person that we talk to the most. So what they're doing is they're getting producers to like up and coming producers in the area. They're giving them a song, and they're kind of like remaking the song.
Okay.
So it's like a competition type of thing.
Gotcha.
So they'll come in, set up everything. Which is kind of laid back. The lights are usually off. We have like the script lights on, and then while the people are waiting for them to kind of mix a little bit, they'll like play the game, whatever, hang out and chill, and then they'll come out and like play beats. It'll be just like a fun atmosphere.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Y'all got a lot of great. It's not just games.
Yeah.
I like that.
Try to find ways to help out because they're new, so it's like helping hands. So
right.
You help me, I help you. We just kind of got to lift each other up. Like everybody got something going on, so it's like we can all be right together. Like,
that's it. Yep. That's awesome. Make sure that you all that's tuning in, my tongue getting tired. Make sure you like and share. Also, any questions, comments, anything like that, we'll answer them after the live is over with. So we're not ignoring you. Yep. Again, just like and share. Go like their page as well. Game Station and Lounge.
The and symbol. Don't put the word and. Put the and symbol.
The and symbol. So, which you kind of basically explained it. What you guys are doing in the school system. Do you feel that there's a certain responsibility entrepreneurs and business owners should hold in the community? Like with the kids, like that's
I say yeah. I mean, I don't want to put responsibility on people, but I just feel like you have people that are coming behind you, so you have to think about like the area we grew up in. We grew up in like Pritchard. I live somewhere everywhere,
right? But
predominantly Pritchard. So like you was in these schools and you kind of, some people help, but it's like it's good when you that person and your family's not the best, you don't have the best of stuff or whatever. It's sometimes good for you to get a view of what stuff looks like helping.
Exactly.
And then also too, like college ain't for everybody. Education ain't for, I have 2 degrees. A bachelor's in it. I don't use either one of them.
Right.
I wish I could return them and get some of my money back. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you got to show them stuff outside of just going a traditional college route. I ain't saying you shouldn't go. I ain't saying if you get a scholarship. I ain't saying like education is a good thing, but like makeup, clothing, like you know what I mean. Everything. Like you got to show them other stuff, and you got to show them how to do it.
Right.
You just got to give back. Everybody don't have help, so it's like
it's true.
You want to help as much as possible.
That's so true. So what would you say some of the key things that keep you motivated while doing this? Through the whole process.
God, you can't do nothing without God. You can't wake up. You can't go get in the shower and all that. No, you got to give His praise first.
That's right.
Like God, but like just have a good support system around you. Like we just try to feed off each other. Like every day, some days I ain't with it. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to lay in the bed. Like why we even did this anyway? And she like, no, we getting up. Let's go. And some days she like, I don't want to do this. And I'm like, come on, get it. Let's go.
Going to work today.
And then what helps us is we got a good partnership. So like a lot of stuff that I can't do, like calling people, looking up stuff and finding out this. And I don't know the city there, but she knows that.
Right.
Some stuff she can't do. She's not that handy. Technical stuff she can do a little bit, but putting stuff together, I'm good at that. So it's like we just kind of help.
So basically,
help
what you lack in, she
got.
got. What
Right.
she lack in, you got.
Yep.
Yes, that's generally how it
She
works.
is Game Station's handyman.
I'm telling you, I can fix almost anything. I can figure it out. YouTube
The
University. I'm
majority
telling
of
you.
this building, she completed.
Awesome.
I tell everybody.
I just wanted people to know.
She kind of put it out there, but she spiced it up like you just did.
Put the sauce on the top.
She put the sauce on it right for you. You heard that? Partnership is everything, though. So, again, give them the address.
3716 Myford Road. When you get off 65, you come up, we're on the right. We're directly across from Hardee's, right next door to Tattoo Zone. I know y'all know what Tattoo Zone is.
Too
We're
easy.
right next door. You can't miss it. It's a little dark, but don't worry, we're gonna get some lights off front so you'll be able to see it on your way from work.
That's it. Give them your Instagram name.
Instagram is Game Station Lounge 251.
Right.
Yeah, Game Station Lounge 251. We just had to switch the name up, so it threw me off a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
And your Facebook page is attached to this,
Yeah.
so all you gotta do is click
Yep.
and like.
Yep.
That's all you gotta do.
Listen, we do again birthday parties, sports banquets, YouTube parties, whatever type of thing you want, we can make it happen here.
That's right.
Yep.
When you say YouTube parties, that is dope.
That's her daughter
Because
had a
girls love
yeah.
YouTube.
Yes, they do.
So,
So
for
we-
some reason now that is in.
and
that's
they'll
what we
sit
do.
and watch some videos and dance all
Right.
day, do that all day. So we move the chairs. We got to set up. We move the chairs and they have open space and all the TVs are on YouTube and they're just like the little dub smash thing. They
Right.
just dancing.
They
That's
love
what they do.
dance.
For 2 hours.
And musically
That's the
and
part.
all that.
That's the part. I'm like this.
Hey, that's what's up. Well, congrats to everything.
Thank you.
Hey, you have my blessings on future endeavors. Everything that y'all do, y'all have my best wishes towards that. So, I like it. Y'all doing awesome.
Listen.
Y'all doing awesome.
Y'all gotta
So,
come check us out.
closing it out, just give some encouraging words to someone who won't get out of their own way.
That's the devil in the front of me right there. Okay, the job I was at, I had a great. Listen, my job was great. I've made some good money. Like that was hard to walk away from.
Right.
I think
Like,
that was
people-
the biggest sacrifice she did.
And it's like you want that stuff, and like I love my husband. Like there's nothing wrong. Like I love my husband to death. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's just you have to look at the other side of your life. Like this part is great, but it's like this isn't what I want to do, like career wise.
Right.
I'm not happy doing this every day. I'm getting this money, but it's like that's not fulfilling. So it's like you kind of gotta jump out sometime and just see how it goes. And like everybody keep like, what if this don't work out? It don't matter. If this don't work out, we sell all this stuff. I hope we don't have to sell all this stuff, and I go back home. Like you just pick up the pieces. It's not the end of the world. Like
Right.
you only get one life. You have to do it. Like don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Like this costs a lot of money to do. So
Right.
if you was looking at it when we first started, where you gonna get all this money from? I don't know. He'll make a way. Like
There
it'll
you
get
go.
figured out, and you just gotta keep on going. Like whatever you want to do, if you really want to do it, it's a way to get it done. Don't let the naysayers stop you. If people ain't for what you for, you gotta shift your people around
There
sometimes.
you go.
know
You
what
got
I'm
to
saying?
make that
Yeah.
shift. You got to turn the table.
Yeah.
Step out of your comfort zone.
That was her
very
thing.
comfortable. And like she said, it's not the end of the world. And that's maybe the best saying that I can remember that she can say. It doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Keep going. We just broke a TV not even 2 hours ago.
And you know what I did? I just set the TV to the side and I said, keep on going.
My heart dropped.
Yeah.
But it's not the end of the world.
Right.
We'll
And
get
then one
another
of the
one.
teachers was like, he was like, yeah, you broke the TV. I was like, it's fine, just put it. I said, just let the kids come on in. We just put that to the side. I can't focus on that right now. It's not. It's a TV.
That's right.
It's replaceable.
That's
I can
right.
get another one. Like it is what it is.
Right.
He gave me a whole lot.
such a great time to
Yeah.
that TV didn't even matter anymore.
And we had to rotate the kids fast, but they loved it. And it's like you don't get that every day. Like people who go to work, like you go into work, like you're not happy with what you're doing. Like you want to be happy. Like that joy just comes from like just living your best life.
Exactly.
Lil Duval style.
Right. There it is. And then, as the saying is, they always say, on the other side of failure is success.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure y'all share, like,
Share and like.
Check them out.
Share and like.
You got kids.
65 across from Hardee's, right next door to Tattoo Zone.
Yes.
3716. I get the number.
3716 Moffett Road. And we now host birthday parties.
Banquets, tournaments. Jimmy just
All
making-
that, yeah,
just
yeah,
running it
yeah,
in.
all that.
Just so
Listen,
y'all know. And y'all start a watch party on this video too.
Listen, yeah. And don't worry, listen, when we go to your school, the schools and your kids be telling you, Mom, I want to go to that game place that came to my school. Then you going to know what it is.
You already know what it is.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, also, now, Business Awareness Thursdays with the Lush is, of course, on iTunes and iHeartRadio app. So, if you support Kimberly and Lush Consulting Firm and Game Station and Lounge, y'all make sure y'all go download the app, subscribe to the show, and tune in. I mean, that's nothing. That's free. It's absolutely free.
Y'all know y'all like free stuff.
There you go. It's free 99. Also, Lush Consulting Firm and Gemini Studios have a networking event that is coming up March 30th. So it's a networking event. It's open to vendors. We have a few vendor spaces still left, $25 to become a vendor. And to attend is only $5. Bottomless sangrias. We're going to have a DJ there, Avenger DJ Q. We're also going to have Sprigs, the mixer there. He's going to be the one serving the sangrias. And also we'll have Henri McGuire there taking shots, taking these memorable moments. So make sure y'all, if you attended the one in December that we had, you missed a treat. So make sure you don't miss this one. And bring lots of business cards. Business cards get you gifts, get you door prizes. So if you haven't attended, you make sure you attend this one. Attend all the events.
We
In the
won't be
city.
able to make that though. We got a this is something else I just forgot to mention. You just made me think about it.
Go ahead.
We got a birthday party / lock-in on the 30th. So we also do lock-ins. The birthday party is from 6 to 9.
Okay.
And then after the birthday party, the people who are not staying, they leaving, and they gonna be in here all night playing video games.
That's dope.
We got sleeping bags, air mattresses, all that stuff set up. 'Cause
Cool.
overnight they gonna have a blast.
That's what's up.
Yep.
That is awesome. That's okay. We have them quarterly.
That made me think
We
about
have-
it.
we
That
have-
made me think
we
about
have
it.
them every 3 months. That's all right. You missed that one. Also, Lush Consulting Firm is presenting Love Yourself Healthy Women's Conference. That's May 26th at the Admirals Hotel, downtown Mobile. That's 1 to 5. There are also some vendor opportunities for that, as well as if you would like to be a sponsor for that event. You'll be featured on the website. You'll have your logo featured on the picture backdrop. We're going to have great speakers. We're going to have a great panel. We're going to have great live entertainment. Everything is going to be dropping as the week goes by. I'm just giving you a little bit at a time,
So
you
you
know,
process
feeding you
it.
a little bit, letting you process it. But yes, that's Sunday, May 26th. So that's all we have. That's all y'all have.
That's it. Yeah. Listen,
Thank
come
you for
game with
watching.
us. Game Station and Lounge, 3716 Myford Road. We're directly across from Hardee's, right next door to Tattoo Zone.
And we out.